Next one is Arabian Business, which speaks about Noon. Noon is this online e-commerce giant opened by founder Mohammed Al-Abbar, who is famous for Emar. You know, when Emar was booming and whatever you opened was selling like hotcakes, so they considered him the great visionary. So this so-called visionary who was at the right place at the right time just got lucky. He's opened up Noon.com, which is the e-commerce giant. And as per his words, he says, Noon is going to be the most aggressive and dangerous, look at the words, dangerous brand of the e-commerce sector. So because of his past success, which was purely luck, he thinks whatever he touches is going to turn to gold. So obviously he has opened up Noon.com, e-commerce platform with Saudi Arabia's sovereign public fund, because obviously he has the leverage, he has the name. So Saudi believes in him, and they've invested in Noon.com, and they're going to come up with Yellow Friday. It's going to come at the end of November. It's going to run for a week, whereby they are going to give amazing sales. I'll get to that. Okay, amazing sales with massive discounts, where people are going to go berserk. Now, what he says is, we are going to attract 25 million shoppers. 25 million. Okay. I'll give you my thoughts. Okay. So he says that, we are going to have more than 50% growth and all that stuff. And we are going to be big, and we're going to be huge. And we're, Amazon.com, here we come. Now I'll give you my thoughts. Number one, there is no independent body that can verify any of these numbers. You do not know whether they are bullshitting. Like, for example, I can tell you right now, I'm making $100,000 every month. Sleeping. Revenue is just coming in. How do you know if what I'm saying is true or false? For example, if I tell you that I made $10,000 this month, how do you know what I'm saying is true or false? You just don't know. Okay, that's number one. Second one is, they don't have any reason to tell you the truth. So they don't have, because, they're just not obligated to. And nobody on this planet, nobody gives you the exact truth. Nobody tells you, I'm having problems in my house with my wife or at home, or I'm suffering, or I'm depressed, unless, of course, they want to get more views. They'll always show, I'm perfect, I'm happy, everything is going great. Number three, all the Middle East companies, because I'm focusing on Middle East, all Middle East companies hype up the numbers. So if they have 5 customers, they'll say, oh, we just had 25 customers, man. If they have 100,000 in the bank, oh, we have just 100 million in the bank. So if they say 25 million, I look at it as maybe 1 million max. So they'll hype it up to 25 million. Okay. Next one. Coming to the 80% off. 80%. Use your common sense. Just think for a minute. Okay, think. I want you to think for a minute. If an Apple phone, let's say an iPhone, is selling for $1,000, do you know anybody who would sell an original iPhone, brand new, a hot selling commodity, which is $1,000? Would they sell it for $100? Have you seen anybody sell an iPhone for $100 when they can sell the same iPhone for $1,000? What is the markup of the price? Maybe the markup would be $10 or $20 or $30. Maybe that, because it would sell anyhow. So when a product can sell for $1,000, why the hell should someone sell it for $100? So in the same way, would anyone sell a worthwhile, useful product which is selling for $1,000? Would they sell it for $100? No. So why should someone sell a worthwhile product for 80% off? Unless, of course, the product is pirated. The product is a duplicate. Like, for example, these are original Sony headphones. These are original. I paid top dollar, $400 for it, plus another $60 for shipping and tax. So it's $460. Now, can you think, why would anyone sell this for $200 with shipping for free? You don't have to believe a word I say. Just go to eBay You'd get the same headphones which are being sold at Sony's showroom. You'd get it for even $100. People are saying, bid for this $100, it'll sell it off. So, do you seriously think these are authentic? These are originals? There are original, so-called original iPods which were selling for $5, $10. Do you think these are real? So the point I'm trying to tell you is there are a lot of these fakes which really look as good as the original, but they don't have the durability. They don't have the authenticity. I can guarantee, I can challenge you, the perfumes, the electronic items, everything that is being sold at a shocking price, at a price that is too good to be true, is a fake. So my challenge to you is all the discounted items, these amazing prices, are either fakes by a company that brings in knockoffs, like these big brands. You'll never ever get a Rolls Royce, never ever get a Gucci, never ever get a Louis Vuitton. You'd never get global brands being given to you at a throwaway price. Open. It's common sense. If you have common sense, you'll agree with me on this. That's number one. The second thing is, the only thing that they'll give you at a throwaway price is if something is outdated or old stock. I've told you this in my previous videos. When I was doing shows at GITEX, the Gulf International Technology Exhibition, I was literally selling outdated stuff. I sold mouse pads, I sold graphic cards, I sold floppy drives by giving it some bullshit name, by bundling them together, which was worth even 10 dirhams. We were selling at 50 dirhams, and people were they were so impulsive, given the hype and the noise and the music and special offer, buy now before it gets 3 pieces only, even though they were 300 pieces. I'd say only 3 pieces, and people would grab and buy them and take them wrapped in a box, and they would feel so happy that they bought it. In fact, people are so, mindless that you're talking of like touchscreen, like iPads. They were not actually iPads. They were these outdated models with such low, memory and such low speeds. The actual cost of it was only 100 dirhams, but we were selling it for 350, and we are saying that these are original iPads. We are calling them iPads, and people are jobless. They were just mindless. So, pirated perfumes, pirated stuff, old stock, stuff that is not selling is going to be sold, and you'd be a nut job to buy them. You'd end up buying them thinking that you can resell it to someone else. You'll not be able to resell it. The durability will be in question. I can challenge you on this. There will be a no return and no refund policy. So if you want, go ahead and buy it. It's your money. There's plenty of 80% off, 50% off, throwaway sales, and people are mad. Cash in hand is far. Please don't go and buy. But then again, if you want, go ahead. And a bar can say whatever he wants. He can say 25 million, 250 million, 1 trillion sales. In the Middle East market, you can bullshit and do whatever you want. But the fact is, I know, market is headed towards a recession. If you have common sense, use it. Otherwise, it's up to you. Next one, Du has appointed a new CEO. The CEO that was the founding CEO, that is Osman Sultan, was CEO for almost 14 years, has stepped down, and Johan Dennelind has taken over. He was previously the CEO of a Stockholm-based Telenor ASA and DG in Malaysia. He has taken over. I just see it as a change of guard because of the changing market conditions. The existing CEO knows we're moving towards a recession. It's going to be hard to match the performance of the yesteryears. Might as well take my retirement and all my gratuity and everything else before the bad days come and move on. It's a smart move. Next one is brakes have been applied to the Dubai World Central Airport, DWC. Now, I spoke about this in the previous video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. And obviously, all of you know that the work has stopped. But I thought this bit of information that I'm going to share with you is worth talking about. See, phase one started off early in 2007. Phase one was completed, Al Maktoum runway, and they were moving at a breakneck speed those days. 2007. We're talking 12 years ago when the boom period was taking place. So 2007 was completed in a record 600 days by Al Nabuta. I know this because my friends were working at a very senior position there. A year later, the airport's cargo terminal reached its halfway mark. But then the economy started to, 2007, 8, 9 went down. That's where the pace at which they were completing these projects also started to slow down. And, it started moving at a grinding halt in many sectors, many departments, many areas. Since then, since 2010, only 11 passenger airlines, 11, have visited this airport, and most of them have been forced or they have been given, okay, I'll give you a throwaway price, come down there. In fact, these photographs were shared just today. I'm talking before I make this video. The date is September 18th. To show you how empty this airport is. You're talking of the size of, I think 50 football fields. And these are the pictures. It's empty. They were expecting, imagine the numbers that they were throwing is 200 million, 100 million passengers are going to pass by every month or every day or whatever. They made it so grandiose. It's going to be like billions of people. However, less than 500,000 are crossing through this airport. Where is 200 million? Where is 500,000? So it's like you speculated 400% more. Okay. And then now work has totally stopped. There's hardly any passengers and they are bleeding money because every day you need to pay for electricity, you need to pay for maintenance, you need to pay for infrastructure, you need to pay for so many things. So, and Emirates is also undergoing losses. So, and they have also stated that, we had planned to move the entire Dubai airport by 2020. It's going to start. No, it's going to move for another 10 years. So where you don't know what's going to happen next month, they're planning next 10 years. So as far as I look at it, as this is going to be the biggest disaster of their lifetime, this airport is going to shut down. Eventually, it's going to shut down. It's just going to shut down because they'll not have the funds to sustain or to move this forward because money is not coming in. When money is not coming in and money keeps going on, you have to take the drastic step of shutting down your losses. So I see this as the biggest disaster decision that they've taken, but they're not going to tell you that. Eventually, they're going to shut it down, but they're keeping it running because it's a matter of their self-respect. Otherwise, they're going to be in deep trouble.